Hey guys, welcome back to Modern Golf. Hope you're having a great day and even better week. Before I get started, I want to do a huge shout out to all the new subscribers. It's really been incredible the last few months with how many new people we have. So all my people who are new, I really appreciate it. If you are new to this channel, we normally do multiple golf reviews during the week, and then we do other stuff outside of golf on the weekend. So if you're into like men's fragrances or clothing or all those different things, we normally discuss those on the weekends. We save the week for the golf stuff. So today, we're super excited, and I mean super excited. We are talking about a brand that's been around 50 years this year, started in 1975, probably known as one of, if not the highest, one of the highest quality luggage manufacturers in the planet, or on the planet, and that's Tumi. We've been testing this bag for a while. I think you'll be very excited to see what our thoughts are on this almost $1,000 golf bag. So again, if you're unfamiliar with Tumi, they've been around since 1975. They are known for making ballistic nylon, used to be called bulletproof kind of materials. I don't think we want to use those terms anymore. But let's talk about this golf bag. Who's it for? Does it warrant the price point? Are there better bags than this? All that good stuff. So let's talk about the specs first. Right around 36 inches tall, and we'll take the rain hood off here in a minute. So from here to here, 5-way top, ballistic nylon, aluminum, leather trim, a little bit of plastic here and there too. And some of the most unique features I have seen in the golf bag, maybe ever, but certainly a long time. Let's start normally. We normally will start with the 5-way top, but I want to talk about this rain hood. And I hate rain hoods, as you guys know. If you're new here, I hate rain hoods. But I actually really like Tumi's. A couple of reasons why. The aesthetic, the materials. It's kind of this neoprene, almost feels like a wetsuit type material. It's also, and I'll pop it off, it goes on super easy. It unzips for your clubs if you're using it super easy. But what I like about it, almost more than anything, is how small it is to pack up. So you literally can fold this in a number of pieces like this, put in a pocket, and away you go. I really, really like that. So now let's get into this 5-way top. How does Jeff put in his golf clubs? Well, I'll tell you. I go driver, 3-wood, technically a 4-wood, hybrid, and putter. There's room enough. I go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pitching gap, 54, 58. It fits 14 clubs, that's my point. It is an engineered mesh top. I've had no issues with club tangles. For those people who are going to ask me, and yes, I will tell you, these feel like full-length dividers. I've had no club tangle, but again, as we've discussed in the past, I play normal size grips. I don't play jumbo, Bryson DeChambeau size grips. This top cuff here, and we'll talk about as we go through this bag, but one thing I really liked was it has a rubberized material. Also has a little Tumi logo on top, and we'll get into that as we go. So let's start with this side. I'll get these straps out of the way. So some unique features with this golf bag that I haven't seen in a lot of places. One is it comes with a towel. It comes with this gorgeous black lacquer towel ring that kind of get all. You could really put all kinds of stuff on here. I guess if you didn't want to use the towel. You could use this for really your rangefinder, your speaker, anything you want. Has a, I would say a non-traditional, but a kind of a modern looking attachment for your umbrella. So it goes here, slides down, and then the point hits here. This is one of these bags that I like to say it's ambidextrous. Is it ambidextrous? Ambidextrous, I think. You can use it if you're right-handed or left-handed, if that makes sense. Has hip pads on both sides, same very cushy engineered mesh on both sides. We'll get into the sides are not identical. They may look identical. They are not identical. So let's get into some things that I really like first, and then we'll get into the pockets. This molly here that is great for to hook on your rangefinder or your speaker or your car keys or whatever you want. You can do all kinds of stuff. So my favorite pocket in this golf bag, and we'll start with the best, this little magnetic pocket here that's hard to see opens up, and it literally goes down to here. So it's a huge pocket. Great for your food or your gloves or receipts or literally anything. It's huge. You can put golf balls in there. So really like that pocket. Very cool embroidered Tumi logo in here, black on black. I literally have 48 lights shining on this bag. So if it looks shiny, that's why. I just want to make sure you can be able to see it a little better. So the Tumi is embroidered. There is a silver lining material in here with a little zipper pouch in here and a mesh, or a zipper here and a mesh pouch. I've actually used my golf gloves and towel in there, but you can do what you want if you buy this bag. Very large zipper pocket in here. There is a place if you drop your Rolex, a little zipper that you can get into and get into the rest of the bag, which should be standard really, but it's not, surprisingly. The material inside here almost feels like a waterproof like mattress material. So you could probably put ice and a small keg of beer in here, or water or what have you, or food. The only thing I will say that's, I want to knock this bag, but there's no reservoir. So just to let you know, so when you put ice in here and your keg of beer, you're going to have to probably wipe it down, or you may get mildew or mold or what have you. But that's the only thing on this side that I say I didn't really love. As we flip this guy around, we're going to talk about the straps, don't worry. The handle here is, if you're familiar with Tumi luggage at all, it's the same kind of material they use on a lot of their other handles. I don't think it's leather. It could be leather, they may correct me, but it has a seatbelt material that's very high-end feeling. But I like this. It's rough. It feels really good. I have a bag that I use from Tumi from years ago that has the same, so I really like this handle. Again, you'll see the snaps, again, for the rain hood. The straps themselves are very comfortable. They're engineered mesh on the inside. They have a little leather logo here with Tumi. These hooks are aluminum. There's leather accents here. They also do one of my favorite things, what I call my little finger pulls, is to help you kind of get it up and on your shoulder. And again, this little part is plastic, but everything else is aluminum on here. I found this bag to be very comfortable overall. And you can hear it clanking on the table, so it's the metal. I found this to be very nice. Again, there's leather appointed little stays here for the straps. Just a nice higher end bag. So as I move these out of the way, this is when the fun begins, the party begins. You can get your name on here. You can order it directly through Tumi that way, or if you do buy this bag and you're not sure about getting your name on it, and then you decide, oh, I want to get my name on it, or my initials, you can bring this to any Tumi store. They pop this off and they put a new one on here with your initials in a million of different colors, and embossed and debossed and all those different things. So this pocket, which is your valuables pocket, also has a little bit of a secret in here where it has a battery charging port. It doesn't have a battery in it, but if you're using one of those little power banks, you can plug this into and then use multiple cables to charge a bunch of different things at once. There's also a little bit of information on Tumi in here, which I think is neat. Has a little Tumi logo in here with the shiny, I guess it's black with red. Also, large ball pocket in here. It's kind of the standard, I would say, with the industry, where you can zip it off and go get it embroidered with I Love Modern Golf, or your social security number, or your credit score, or your GPA score in freshman year in high school. It also has this silver lining in here, and also a little zipper to put your valuables in. I actually use this for my ball markers and my divot repair tools, but you do what you want. It's your world. Zip this guy up. Handle here, which I really like. Same material as here. The bottom of the bag, this is where I know Tumi's done their homework, has these two rubber strips right here, so it does a very nice job gripping onto, if it's a cart path, or if it's your parking lot or your driveway or what have you. Also has the Tumi logo in there, which I like. The only thing I would say I would like to see in the next revision is a little rubber on these 8 little pieces here, but I digress. So again, we go back, if you're left-handed or right-handed. If you're right-handed, this is the side of the hip pad you would want. Left-handed, the other side. These straps can be removed and flipped around like some other brands. Same Molly system here. We'll get into this. This is where I would call it my hang tag, but this is where you can put your business card if lost or stolen, please return type thing. We'll get into this larger pocket, and this is also what I would consider cooler lined. Has a silver shiny material that keeps heat out. I would say it's a heat retardant or that kind of thing, but does a really nice job. Also has another zipper pocket here. I'll cover out, that's my secret code. I can't show you guys my code. Silver lining, again, has a mesh bag. If you want to put your valuables in here, you can do that. Again, no issues with this whatsoever. Doesn't have my little magnetic pocket that I liked from the other one. So we flip to the belly. A couple things that I say I don't love. I would like to see carbon fiber legs. These are aluminum. They're fine, but for this kind of price point, I think they should have had a carbon fiber. Has a little rubber feet, which did a great job. No issues with this. Also has a lockout and one of the coolest Velcro and seatbelt materials that you'll ever find. And if you see this bag in person or you buy one or you own one, you know this is high-end stuff. The other thing I would like to see is a tough guard, and I know the feedback is going to be, Jeff, this is ballistic nylon. We don't need tough guard here. Okay, let's rephrase this. I would like a less expensive rubbery tough guard material here, so these legs don't go through this at some point and ruin this bag. I think that should be a standard on all bags. It's not anymore, but I think if you put a tough guard here going down, I think it saves this bag's life. So before I wrap up, I want to show you a couple things. One is, how does this bag function? Again, I like the top handle. It makes it super easy to get this bag up and down. Whee, whee. The other thing I will say that I'd be dumb if I didn't talk about is this material. This material is ballistic nylon, again, rated for very high for luggage. I can tell you, I have put this thing through a torture test. Literally, I've used it in the worst muddy snow conditions. Yes, snow, also rain. It's cleaned up and has held up very, very well. So let's wrap up. Who's this bag for? I would say a number of people. One is if you want a golf bag that nobody else, I know Tumi doesn't want me to say that, but a bag that's not as popular. It's a rare bird out there. It's a great option. If you want to flex on people, it's a great option. If you want a really high quality bag and you don't want the imitation leather, it's a great option. If you walk, it's a good option. I think there are better options. Can you walk in this? 100%. I've done it a few times. Does it do great on pull carts? Yes, I've had no issues. Does it do great on electric carts? Yes, I've had no issues. Really high-end golf bag. I will say this to the guys who watch the show: if your wife or girlfriend or mistress or side piece also wants a bag, they have a color, and I'll put up here, in a kind of an off-white ivory color. I think these bags are fantastic. Tumi has kind of reestablished their golf line. I believe they had golf pieces a decade or so ago, and really since last year they've now kind of come back out with some very cool pieces. This being the cart bag, or this being the stand bag, which again we really, really like and highly recommend. It will definitely be on our best of golf bags at the end of the year. It's really that high quality. It's just a great bag. Again, if you want something that's a little more unique, very high end, 5-year warranty, take a look at it. I know the price point may shock somebody. 5-year warranty, incredible details, some very neat things that you won't find in any other golf bag. And I think it's very cool. It's a very fun golf bag to have. I think this will last you. One of the things, and I'll wrap up, one of the things I like about this material versus the imitation leather ones, and I think I've talked about this for some other brands, but I'm just going to re-emphasize this here. I like these kind of bags because I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to babysit them. I don't have to worry about putting a card strap on here. I can just play it really in all conditions. On a cart, I can walk with it. I can pull cart. I'm not worried about things going wrong with this material. So anyway, guys, if you have a chance, let me know if you have this. If you are one of the people who have this bag, hit me up. Let us know. Also, if you have any questions on this bag, let us know. We love this. If you're a fan of Tumi, I think you'll really enjoy this golf bag. We've really enjoyed testing this golf bag. But again, if you have any questions, any concerns, how does this bag do in this condition, that condition, how many balls can it hold, all that stuff, I think it's fantastic. It has a ton of storage for water and your keg of beers. I think both sides can full up. A lot of cool pockets, a lot of neat accessories. But I think it's a really, really great golf bag. So if you have any questions, again, let us know. Again, shout out to everybody who's new. We really appreciate it. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed, please do us a huge favor and subscribe. Hit that like button. We appreciate it. Stay tuned as we've just finished 2 contests for the year. You'll see some other ones coming up here shortly as well. So certainly like, certainly subscribe, and stay tuned. Anyway, guys, I appreciate your patience as me rambling on for the last 14 minutes. If you have any questions, again, hit us up. If not, we'll catch up with you next time. Thanks, guys.